Taking a look. This one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the next starting five. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Now Finney-Smith following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Back to Finney-Smith. It's up a 3. Johnson for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Green slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and Katie. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking out the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Now Irving. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Good, he hits the jump shot.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And it's good, 2 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Here's Irving going inside, and he converts the layup.
So light on his feet, Kyrie can get around the defense on the drive.
Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Johnson wide open, he fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with a nice feed.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
That evens the score. He's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving's shot is good.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green left side. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Brooklyn trailing.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal.
.122 left in the first quarter. Doncic fires from way outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. Nets trail by 5. So the wing on the left takes a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving to the basket. A rebound by the Nets. Out to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Dallas leading by 3. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Johnson from outside. Kleber with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Another shot. Powell kicks to Kleber. The 3 for Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making us.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Actually, Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Finney Smith finds Johnson. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas leading by 7. Doncic with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Kleber with a screen on Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 15.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Out to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And the shot goes down. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
For 3, Bridges. Doncic with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Mavericks leading by 13. The shot by Irving. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Finney Smith passes to Bridges. Finney Smith in the post. Working on Green. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Outside Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Again, Irving missing. Nets trail by 11. To the paint, Powell with the steal. For the 3. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3. Irving's got 26 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Dallas?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. No good from Finney Smith. Dallas leading by 19. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Williams sets a screen for Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now the pass to Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Claxton. Finney Smith finds Claxton. Shot to stop the run. No good from Finney Smith. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dinwiddie with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Count that one. Johnson's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Holmes with the steal. Fast break Dallas. It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Here's Johnson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Lonnie Walker is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. Curry wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 12. And the dunk by Smith.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Outside for Curry. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Holmes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Irving's checked in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry. Picked him clean. Irving with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And originally undrafted, Royce O'Neal's hard work, Richard, has certainly paid off.
Yeah, he's really smart defensively. You can match him up against any opponent's best scorer. And then on the other end, he can help space the floor.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks.
Coming on the floor for your Mavericks, number 7.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 14-point game. Thomas finds O'Neal. Lock at 6. The Nets working the ball around now. That's a two-pointer from Walker, and the shot is long.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 19. And here's Walker outside. And the Nets, another 3.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Irving. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Nets trail by 16 to the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate, Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
Kleber with a screen on Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. In the corner, it's Kleber. In the corner, Powell with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Walker finds O'Neal. Got a hand on it. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So it's the Mavericks now. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Mavericks leading by 22. Doncic kicks to Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 46 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Back to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. From deep, Johnson. Here's Claxton. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Powell. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Johnson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Bridges. Pass to Kleber. On the wing, Irving goes back up. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Now Finney Smith traps in the tray.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Irving drives in. Here's Powell. The kick out to Irving. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here's Johnson outside. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. And Doncic is right there.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And here is Bridges. Banked in off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Claxton, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Powell dishes to Doncic. The 3. The kick out to Irving.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
and he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Maxi Kleba. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from Brooklyn.
First free throw is good.
Smith taking 2 shots.
Finney Smith hits them both. Here's Dallas. Doncic gets to Irving, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, good.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Another shot, and there's a nice layup inside by Bridges.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dallas again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now Irving. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Up here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Doncic against DeRozan, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
That one's good for two.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Ball uses the glass on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Doncic with it. Drummond's there. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Ball against Irving. Ball passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Ball against Irving. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game, and he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
DeRozan with the bucket.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Irving for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 5 points in the game.
Total confidence. Levine was ready to go.
Powell, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Driving inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Always ready to grind and work for it. DeRozan does what he has to get his finish.
And that one's good. Irving.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Green. And it's DeRozan missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Green, the pass to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 9 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Irving looking around, pulls up at the elbow, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. DeRozan against Doncic. With 4 on the clock, and DeRozan, here we go. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Both teams have it going here. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Hardy is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The Mavericks leading. There's the 3. It's hauled in by White.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Timeout. Not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 6, Alex Caruso.
Craig on the wing. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Grant Williams.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Craig comes with a double. Holmes passes to Williams for 3. Hardaway gets the 3 to fall. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
How sweet is that little teardrop right there, whether it's Steph or Seth, which is the case this time. The Currys, they've got that shot on auto dial.
Now here's Caruso. No points so far. And here's the fast break. Here's Curry. Count the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Curry passes to Hardy. The kick out to Williams. Right side Curry. Back to Williams. Outside Curry. Williams with the screen. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Caruso. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Williams from long range. Williams knocks down the 3.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it and guys who are disciplined and patient.
White for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. This one for three. Curry's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Craig. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Williams. DeRozan is checked in for Terry, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. It's DeRozan with a drive. Good. DeRozan's got 6 points.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Into the lane. Irving, no good. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Levine finds ball. Here's Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. He has 6.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
Irving, a screen on DeRozan. And here's Doncic outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
Now here's Ball. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Driving to the basket. And Ball throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's Irving missing. Outside Levine. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Chicago. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1. Levine, good.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Irving. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 9 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Off target from outside. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021, shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, DeRozan really has a gift for scoring. Buckets just seem to find him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's DeRozan. 12 points for him. Vucevic, good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Powell, a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Irving. Drummond against Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
That's good from Doncic.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. On the wing, DeRozan. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Mavs. 6-point lead. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
DeRozan outside.
2 minutes.
Fires from the line. Good on the jump shot. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Levine in deep, and the shot goes. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Shot on the wing. Doncic, no good. The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Ball passes to DeRozan. 19-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, this is exactly DeRozan's role. He's a natural-born scorer, and he does it in a lot of different ways.
Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 16.
DeRozan so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
Here's Lively. Pass to Irving. Some solid defense from Drummond. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. DeRozan against Doncic. And here's Drummond, right wing. Ball passes to Levine. 6 on the shot clock.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Levine.
For the Bulls. Zach Levine, 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. So it's the Mavericks now. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Off target at the rim.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Hardy, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Love the way Vucevic gets his puppies up and down when he runs the floor. This looks like he wants to beat everybody to the basket.
Outside Curry. Picked by Holmes. The floater. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Levine. Hardy grabs the board. On the wing, Curry, hounded by Ball. Pass to Hardy. Inside, it's stolen by Drummond. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Levine way outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hardy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, and you're going to get trips to the line.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
With the crossover, Doncic throws it down.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Ball passes to Levine. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. On the wing, Irving. From behind the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now a 5-point Maverick lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. DeRozan gets going, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Now here's Irving. And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shot by Levine, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Offensive interference, no basket.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. On the wing, Levine. Green against DeRozan. Ball outside. Pass to Drummond. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Here's Vucevic. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Doncic, here we go. on the wing, Green. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan with the ball. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for it. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Now here's Irving. It falls!
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Pass to DeRozan. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
Yeah, not much phases Kyrie Irving. I mean, I love him in this clutch spot.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Levine for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Irving. Oh, Drummond with the block.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Irving for 3. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Dinwiddie. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe, send it back, Andre Drummond.
And Levine, here we go. Rebound, Brooklyn.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. DeRozan against Johnson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 6. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Johnson. From the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. DeRozan against Johnson. From about 19 feet, again, Chicago.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Johnson. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Now Finney Smith. Stolen by Ball. Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. The dish now to Ball. Johnson against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. There's the drive, kept alive. Here's Drummond, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The pass to Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Floats one. That one good for two. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
How about Finney-Smith adding the floater to his arsenal? That's big-time touch.
Outside DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, all by himself. Here's Claxton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Levine for three. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Bridges for three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Levine kicks the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Wing shot on the way. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Chicago leading by 6. Vucevic with it. Bridges covering. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again, because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans. Such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Bridges passes to Claxton. They can't stop the run with that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Caruso against Bridges. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nets trail by 10. Dinwiddie left side. Claxton. That three off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Terry finds Craig. Back to Terry. Outside Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Here's Craig. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Craig's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. For Brooklyn, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Williams with the block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Craig. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Caruso against Bridges. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Bridges. Caruso, no good. Finney-Smith finds Claxton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with grit. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Chicago leading by 9. O'Neal is out there with Simmons. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then it's Thomas. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
And he's good on the second. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Drummond with a screen on Walker. DeRozan with it. Outguarded by Simmons. DeRozan's shot is good.
DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction.
Smith finds Walker. Left side, O'Neal. Pass to Simmons. And stolen by Drummond. The 3. And it's DeRozan missing. That's trailed by 12. O'Neal wide open. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, that's really good work inside. DeMar DeRozan, you know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. From deep, Thomas. It's good from long range. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside DeRozan. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The kick out to Ball. Shot on the wing. A putback. The putback is no good. Nets trail by 11. On the wing, Walker. Smith outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Smith. Simmons on the wing. Nets passing it around. And the lead is down inside single digits. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. 1:44 left in the third. Thomas kicks to Walker. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Drummond, and he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Oh, Andre Drummond put a little sauce on the dunk. All right, Andre.
And DeRozan sends it back. On the wing, Levine. Thomas covering. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 6 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Nets trail by 10. Thomas dishes to O'Neal. Back to Thomas. Out to Smith. Thomas against Vucevic. O'Neal passes to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Drummond. Outside, Levine. Inside. Stolen by Walker. Timeout called. The Nets. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Stolen away. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go.
with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timeout called the Nets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. At the guard spots, we'll see Caruso and Levine. Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at center, locking down the middle.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And from undrafted in 2016 doors, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Nets trail by 11. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Claxton, the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Caruso against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Finney-Smith. Down low. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Levine against Johnson. And Levine, here we go. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Caruso, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Drummond with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
And Chicago has possession. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's Bridges. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
DeRozan. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Bridges.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They lead by 6. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Balls checked in for Alex Caruso. 1:41 left in the game. Dinwiddie against Ball. DeRozan on the wing. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Bridges against Levine. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Johnson against DeRozan. That's tipped.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And great hustle. Turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Levine kicks to Vucevic. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Johnson against DeRozan.
Next foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Dinwiddie finds Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine for 3. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Actually, Kleba is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the 5.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now, here's Kleba. Doncic outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And he jams it with authority.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leap. Oh,
wow. Goodness.
Man.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
For 3, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Johnson down low, guarded by Green. Johnson gets the bucket.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
And Doncic, here we go. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the 3. Kleba with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Finney Smith. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of you.
Good on the second free throw. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Spencer Dinwiddie, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. For the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
For 3, Bridges. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside.
Get there.
And he drives in. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
Trains the 3-pointer.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And it's Doncic missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The three for Doncic. Kleber finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. A 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Kicks it out to Johnson. With 2 seconds left. No good on the layup. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. There's the pass to Holmes. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Nets leading by 9. Dinwiddie with it. Here he goes. Rebounded by Holmes.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Bust up the D perfectly. Hardy's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Curry. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Curry. Plays it up and banks it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Curry meets him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes to Claxton. Lock at 6. Tries again. Shoots over Curry. Claxton no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Williams comes with a double team. Back to Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered closely. Launches a 3. Bridges with the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Takes it inside.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 9 points. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Hardy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating. O'Neal wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Irving passes to Powell. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Thomas outside. Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Smith against Doncic. Irving for 3. A rebound by the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
And the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
At the line last year, 86% from the stripe.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Smith kicks to Walker. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 4 this quarter. Kleba inside. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timeout called, the Nets.
Get loud, fans. On the court, squad.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 4. Jets, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleba, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Luka on the move. Kleber up top. The kick out to Irving. Over Thomas. O'Neal with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Simmons feeds to Thomas. It's stolen by Green. Powell with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Let's go. Attention time.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Irving finds Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
For the lead, Doncic knocks in the three.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Claxton. And there's the pass to Bridges. Nets passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Crosses over, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Dallas leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Finney-Smith, and finish off by Finney-Smith.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 12 in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Doncic finds Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 9.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. The lead is 2. Doncic looking it over. Rebound, Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the three. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kleber kicks to Doncic. "16 seconds left in the third. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Johnson. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Curry. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Johnson for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hardy, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges left side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry passes to Williams. Outside Hardaway. Back to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Fast break, Dallas. Now, here's Hardy. Defended by Bridges, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Grant Williams. Josh Green's checked in for Hardaway, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Hardy. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Fires the 3. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 3. Kleber sets the screen for Irving. Three-pointer. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
It's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Passes it to Irving. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Kleba kicks to Irving for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 11. To stop the run. And the Nets miss again.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Misses off the right iron, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible. Goodness gracious. I mean, right through the teeth of the defense, literally.
I don't know how, Greg, he managed to power dunk that through. The D was right in his face.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
We all remember Kyrie Irving hitting the biggest shot in NBA history. What, going to the line for him a clutch spot? That's nothing. Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 5. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Buries it from outside.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. They break. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
And what a great guard match. We have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And there's the foul against Chicago. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
And here's Doncic. Driving in, and Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Irving with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Doncic on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 8 points.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Drummond with the screen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
So it's Chicago now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And Levine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. DeRozan looks it over. Here he goes. Outside for Levine. Ball outside. Puts up a three. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Ball. Levine's got his second bucket.
Now a volume three-point shooter. Zach LaVine knows how effective he can be outside the arc.
Chicago leading. On the wing, DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
17-foot shot on the way. And he knocks the jumper down. Give him 8.
So smooth from these in-between areas. DeRozan, gotta love his tenacity.
Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Here's Levine for 3. No luck on that one.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To end the run, Irving goes in, and it's good on the lay-in.
Cutting to the rim with force. Once Kyrie sees an opening, he seizes it.
DeRozan outside. Over Green. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 10. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Now here's Irving. Stolen by Ball. And he drives in, and Ball throws it down.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Here's Irving. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Ooh, just waltzes down the lane, goes behind the back. Superb.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Levine. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic left side. Outside Irving. Yep, count it. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The contact is not enough to prevent Kyrie Irving from hitting the shot. That's pure determination.
Lively. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Chicago. He put together. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown. Caruso's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
The Bulls shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Williams. Craig with a screen. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Craig's gotten his first points of the night. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry where both teams just don't like each other.
4 on the clock, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Hardy, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
Now here's Caruso. Defense is right there. White, the pass to Terry. Now Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso. Can't cash it in from close range.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Caruso against Hardaway. The deep 3. Caruso misses. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here he goes. Outside Curry. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Caruso. Pass to White.
2 minutes.
Caruso against Hardaway.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the 3-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needs to get better at. He puts in a lot of work, Brian.
Oh, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this one. And Ball throws it down.
The Hawks of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Pass to Lively. Back to Green. Here's Lively. He's covered by Levine. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
One of the toughest wings in the league. DeMar DeRozan is never intimidated inside.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Levine for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
To the middle. Stolen by Drummond. And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Green. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
Right now, DeMar is in the zone, commanding the ball every time down the floor.
Will it go. The drive by Irving. Misses at the rim. And the first half now in the books. It's the Bulls up by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Green. And it's Lively in at the 5. Here's Levine. Great body control by Levine on that finish.
That's off contact, really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Levine. And no good. Good D by Doncic. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Vucevic against Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 10 points.
Getting that point-blank shot, that's exactly what Kyrie was looking for.
Here's Levine for 3. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
The Mavericks trailing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Doncic with the jam.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And DeRozan, here we go. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
On the wing, DeRozan. Green covering. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
2 minutes.
Ball right side. Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by Drummond.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
For the tie. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Over DeRozan. And it's hammered home by Green.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Oh, sweet move. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's the pick. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
DeRozan. DeRozan gets it to go through the contact.
Nice feed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Doncic against DeRozan. And it's Powell off the drive. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. Outside for Irving for the lead. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
This is how aggressive Irving is on offense and why he's such a dangerous player.
Irving against DeRozan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
There's a humbleness to DeRozan's game that's hard not to love. He knows what he does well and just zeroes in on being the best.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Green. Green with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Bulls out in front, up 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Dallas calls time here.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Levine passes to Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Right side, Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's how Zach LaVine reacts when you close up his airspace. He has a nice little pump fake, and he blows past you.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Vucevic, a screen on Green. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vuce knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Wow, that's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
When the lights are at his brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Here's DeRozan. Back to Levine. Pass to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. DeMar working the lane.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Count it. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is what makes Kyrie an elite player. His ability to just take over games.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
I mean, he's one of the most offensively gifted big men in the game. Vucevic is a great option when you need a bucket.
Irving, the pass to Powell. Back to Irving. From deep. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
DeRozan against Green. Shoots from 14. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. DeRozan against Doncic. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. DeRozan double team. Drummond with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Over Green. That one rolls around and rims out. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
A quality shooter from the stripe. I mean, let's see if Vucevic can capitalize in a big spot here.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Huge spot here. I like that it's Levine at the line. A fearless player.
And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 3. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Hardaway. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one.
United Center, the Nets taking on the Bulls. For the Brooklyn Nets, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Bulls, Nets is next, right after this. So the Nets starting five. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now, here's Johnson. Nice D from DeRozan.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest. Levine has got a creative streak.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Dinwiddie for three. Shot clock at 6. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Missed inside.
Brooklyn foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now DeRozan. To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Bridges for three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's DeRozan. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dinwiddie for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Bridges up top. Guarded by Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach Levine. Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After the three-pointer from Zach Levine. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith finds Claxton. For three, Bridges. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Bulls ball.
The Bulls leading by 6. DeRozan scanning the floor. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Wow, explosive, creative dunk by Andre Drummond.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. And it's sent back by Drummond. Poke loose. Levine with it. Bridges covering. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Zach Levine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Nets trail by 10. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. They need this. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Levine. They get it back. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Levine for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 10.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The Bulls leading by 13. Bridges with the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And it's Drummond with the ball. They'll bring it up for the Bulls. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Again, Levine missing. Nets trail by 13. Here's Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. It's tipped. Pass to Levine. And he drives in. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up trouble. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine, good. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Zach Levine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
At the line for Chicago.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Fires from deep. The rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 12. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Levine. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And Levine.
Oh, goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's DeRozan with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. DeRozan's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game...
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Levine for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 11. Finney Smith in the post. Vucevic defending, and Finney Smith gets it to go.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine.
Your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Make some noise one more time.
1:12 left to play in the first half. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Goes up the baseline. Here's Ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. From downtown, Caruso sets the screen for DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get positioned where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 11. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. Craig against O'Neal. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
For the Nets, Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
So we can't get either to fall. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Caruso. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Basket counts.
Well, terrific pick and roll action right there. The pass from DeRozan on time and on target.
On the wing, Walker. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout, timeout.
Get loud, fans, on the court. Your high squad.
Nets trail by 13. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's DeRozan into the lane. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Levine can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. And it's Drummond with the jam.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney Smith's got 12 in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Stolen by Ball. Outside DeRozan. Levine kicks to DeRozan. From 15 feet away. Good on the shot. 14 points for him.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Levine wide open. Tipped away.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Levine. No problems knocking that one down. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. Levine against Bridges. Levine's shot is off. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Finney Smith, and finished off by Finney Smith.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Bean passes to Drummond. Out to DeRozan. Bridges for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside DeRozan. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls basketball.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Another shot.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Bridges. Levine dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Johnson. DeRozan passes to Drummond. It's stolen by Johnson. Dinwiddie with it. On the wing, Bridges. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Here's Levine. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Chicago calls timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Levine gets the bucket.
Levine's form is pure. That 3-point shot is pretty.
Got that one up quick. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. And the pass to Johnson. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 6. Back to DeRozan. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Here's Claxton. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. To the inside. Bridges against Levine, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Nets trail by 5. Bridges for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Levine for 3, sinks the triple. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. From outside the arc, and Johnson is good for the 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
A wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set wise, you can play him at either forward position, And in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Hit by Vucevic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caruso's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Nets passing it around. Johnson finds Claxton. Back to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on DeRozan. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. So Johnson hits 2 of them. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. Here's DeRozan.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
At the line for Chicago.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Feeds it to Bridges. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. The 3 from Johnson. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. Pass to Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Baseline try. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. It counts.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And an intentional foul right there.
Nicholas Claxton. Third personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.